Hi, my name is Mr. Flynn, and I am the BC Calculus teacher up at Olathe West High School. I greatly enjoy teaching mathematics. Most of all, I love teaching BC Calculus, a course where all the math they've learned is put into one class. These are some of the great BC Calculus students I've had. Zach Krause graduated from Olathe West here, and on the right are two students that graduated from Olathe East. I saw them when I was grading the AP exam at Bartle Hall. I grade the exam every summer, and it's helpful being a grader because that way I really know what's going to be on the exam and how it's assessed, and it's really changed how I teach the course. The outcomes. This course is just like the AB class, except for that last bullet point. The last bullet point is sequences and series. That's what makes this course very different from any other course, right? Adding up an infinite amount of numbers, and the question would be, does that converge to a number, or does it change? Does it go to infinity? Also, converting things into polynomials, all kinds of great stuff. I always focus on the three areas, which is graphical, analytic, and numeric approaches to solving, right? The students will be exposed to it all three ways. Also, the big thing in this class is justifying their answer. And that's kind of a difference in math here. Geometry, they're used to doing that, but nowhere else. And in calculus, every time they give us an answer, they need to justify why that is true. It is the most difficult math course they'll take, but also the most fun one they will take. It's amazing at how much they learn and how they retain it. It is a difficult course though. And it's not like A-Push where the difficulty is with all the reading, because A-Push has a lot of reading. This course is like just trying to pull together all the math and having it at your fingertips. So what we do is in class, we practice a lot remembering. Also, students, when they're home, need to practice remembering. I do let students retake tests and quizzes within a week because I think the letter grade should show what they know, not what they did not know at the time. I do give them the retake grade. Now, before they can retake the test or quiz, we've got to go over. We've got to find out what mistakes were made. Let's learn from those, make sure we're not making those same errors. Students also need to learn to work together in this class. And in terms of COVID, I think they have to do that virtually. I know last year it really benefited students to work together outside of class, formulating study groups like they would in college. Now, I am available anytime for these students. I want them to succeed. So I made a group me so they can send a message out to the group when they have questions or a message to me, and I will help them. In that same vein, I do a virtual calculus help room every Thursday night from 9 to 10 p.m. Just this past week, had about 6 or 7 students in there getting some help. Students can get college credit for this class through Johnson County Community College, which is 5 hours, or by taking the AP exam, which could get them 10 hours of college credit. In terms of the AP exam, they get 2 scores. They get 1 score, a BC score, which is Calculus 1 and 2, and they also get an AB score, which is just Calculus 1, right? So they get two different chances here. Now, this past year, they only gave them a BC score because it was all virtual and they weren't sure how that was going to go. But I've been told this year they'll be able to get 2 scores. Now, I've been teaching this course since 2010, and I thought it'd be, very transparent and show you my numbers, like how the students do. You'll notice that there was no AB score for last year for BC Calc because it wasn't offered, right? When the kids took the BC exam, they were not offered the ability to get an AB subscore. But my last year teaching at Olathe East was 2017, and that was probably my best year ever teaching. We had 45 students enrolled in the class, 44 of them took the AP exam, and of those 44, only 3 of them did not score a 3 or better. Scoring a 3 or better is college credit. Like scoring a 5 is an A, scoring a 4 is a B, and scoring a 3 is a C. 2s are Ds, 1s are Fs. Don't really like getting 1s, but I'd rather get 2s. I have always felt this way, that if my course, if BC Calculus, everyone's getting 5s and 4s, then there's not enough people taking this course, right? This course should have some students getting 1s and 2s because that means the door's wider open. More people are having an opportunity to take this course. I've had students take this course just as a high school class and that's it. I've had students take this course for college now as well. or AP exam. I've even had some students do AP exam and college now. It's really up to the students. I'm sure you can pause the video here and kind of look at these numbers in greater detail. But I've really changed how I do this. Ever since I started grading the exam, I realized what I needed to change, and it's been going well. I envision in like with pretty soon, we're going to get this right back up to where it was at Olathe East in 2017. Please don't hesitate to get a hold of me. I'll do my best to get back to you by the next day. Send me an email real quick. I am getting lots of emails with all the COVID, lots of questions of things going on. And I want to reply back to you as soon as I possibly can. My goal is always within one day. What I'll do is I'll email you and say, hey, what's a good number to call you back at? And I'll call you back so we can have a really good conversation. Please don't hesitate to give me a call. And I'm so happy to be teaching your students. We're having our first test in a couple weeks, and I'm really excited for that. And I'm sure some of them are panicking a bit with some stuff, but it might be the first class they take where they don't get the math like within 20 seconds. Like I think throughout their high school career, when they've done math in here, it's only taken them a few moments to figure out what's going on. And the calculus, what's hard is you've really got to deeply think about what's going on. And we practice that a lot. And it's always difficult, like the first quarter or so, for students to get into that mindset of like practicing and seeing what's going on and how this works. But they will get there. They will get there. You got to be there to be able to pick up the pieces a little bit. And I'm there too to pick up the pieces. For some students, they'll take a quiz in here and it'll be the first time they ever got like a C on a math quiz ever. And that's why I let them retake tests and quizzes, because I want it to show what they know and they're learning from it. I don't want to cause a lot of anxiety. I do know that this is probably the toughest AP class they'll take, but I'm making it very accessible for them. I want to make sure I'm always there to help them when they need help. I want them to do well. I really do. And thank you for trusting them with the teachers up here at Olathe West. We really care deeply about these students and we want them all to succeed and do well. Thank you very much. And again, get a hold of me if you need to. I'll talk to you later.